instinct drives animals to do all sorts of important things. Much of this, from eating to fleeing danger, comes down to the basic need for self-preservation. Despite everything else that an animal may need or desire, basic survival trumps all. With the exception of protecting their offspring, there isn't a single creature on Earth that will not go to great lengths to protect themselves. That's why Poodle Roo the rooster was so unusual to the staff at the farm where he lived. He was always sneaking out of the coop at night, despite the protection that it offered, and the reason why was shocking to just about everyone. The chickens and roosters who live at Apricot Lane Farms in Moorpark, California, are not unlike those you might find at any other farm. There was one rooster, however, who was a little more unique from the rest. See, while chickens are known to stick to their coops overnight, this particular rooster seemingly had no interest in doing so. Although the coop was the safest place for him, he just wouldn't stop sneaking out of his. For the staff at Apricot Lane, this was pretty concerning. Chickens are incredibly vulnerable to predators if they stay outside in the open air at night. Poodle Roo, as he was known, was quite disinterested in putting himself at risk. But why? Because Poodle Roo managed to find ways to sneak out of his coop at night, the staff on the farm often had to form search parties to look for him. This became tiresome after a while, so they were forced to come up with a solution. Since he didn't seem to want to roost with the rest of the birds, preferring to remain alone, Poodle Roo was relocated from the pasture to the barn. The question of why he wouldn't stay in the coop, however, remained unclear, that is, until recently. A few months later, the workers at the farm decided to try returning Poodle Roo back to the coop so that he could be reintroduced to the rest of the flock. They did this at night, which would increase his chances of being accepted back into the group. Unfortunately, something went seriously wrong, and it gave them a clue as to why he might have been escaping the coop so much. By the time the staff returned to the coop the next morning, they realized that the other chickens had actually ganged up on Poodle Roo and attacked him. In fact, Poodle Roo had been attacked so viciously by the other chickens that he lost a great deal of blood, and he required immediate medical attention. The staff kept him warm and did everything they could to help him recover. As it turned out, Poodle Roo had a surprising secret that nobody expected. It actually explained quite a bit, but you probably wouldn't guess what the issue really was until you watch his story in its entirety.